Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing a Draw My Life, and this is going to be the story of me. So my full name is Christina Lau, and I don't have a middle name. And I remember like everybody had a middle name but me, so I created one for myself, and the one I chose was Pearl. So I thought Christina Pearl Lau sounded cute. I just think that's kind of funny. To give you a little bit more backstory about how I came to be, both my parents came here from Cambodia. My dad came here after my family escaped from the Cambodian genocide, and then my mom came here when she married my dad. And then they had my brother in 1999, and then 2 years later they had me on April 1st, 2001. I've lived in San Diego I've lived in San Diego my whole life. And a fun fact is that I've actually lived on the same street my whole life. So I used to live with my cousins, and then after a while, my immediate family moved down the street to another house, which is where I'm at now. Another big part of my life is my dog Miley. So back when I lived at my cousin's place, they had 7 dogs. So I was always surrounded by dogs, and I always knew I wanted one, and I just absolutely love dogs. So when we moved, when I was in the 4th grade, I was like, I really, really want one. And my cousins just so happened to have a dog that gave birth to 2 babies. And so they gave Miley to us. And Miley is a Chihuahua Papillon mix. And right now she's an old lady. She's like 11. And she doesn't have any teeth, so her tongue sticks out. And she's just so cute. All she wants to do is just cuddle and eat. And that is it. So I also grew up with my grandma. So I lived with my grandma my whole life, and when I used to live at my cousin's house, she also lived there. And then when I moved to my immediate family, she also moved with us. So ever since I was little, she took care of me and my brother when my parents were at work. And this kind of happened until we can kind of like take care of ourselves a little bit better, which was like high school-ish. But she still lives with me now, and I'd say I'm pretty close with her. And fast forward to elementary and middle school, I was definitely a tryhard. Like, I was the type of a kid who would like try to correct the teacher all the time. And then like I don't know if you guys remember those multiplication tests where like you just try to bust them out really, really quick and see how fast you can do it. I was that person who like flipped it over very dramatically and like very loudly so everybody knew, or I like got up dramatically to give my paper to the teacher. I do admit it, and yeah, I was a tryhard. I'm not now, which is like I guess it's kind of good, or at least I just don't try to like rub it in people's faces. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah. And then also in middle school, I joined choir because I've always loved singing. So I grew up singing Chinese songs with my dad, and like my aunts and my uncles, they all loved singing with me. And my mom would like sit behind me and whisper all the Chinese words to me because I didn't know them. And my dad actually still, his ringtone now is a recording of me singing with him when I was like 6 years old. So I think that's kind of cute. During this time, I was also going to a golf academy after school. This was called Pro Kids. So Pro Kids is a nonprofit organization that is in a low income area, and so their membership is all donation based. It's just like whatever you can pay type of thing. And there they taught kids life lessons through the game of golf. And back then, I was so ungrateful for it. Like, I was like, I didn't want to go. But now that I look back, like, I learned so many things from them. I was able to get, like, school help. I was able to just go and, like, release any frustrations from the day through playing golf. And golf also just teaches you a lot of valuable lessons, which I learned. And this also granted a lot of opportunities for, like, possibly navigating what career you want. So I flew an airplane when I was, like, 12. And I think that's just like a cool fact. And so through that, I also met my best friend Jolena. We met when we were like 10 years old. And definitely back then, like I didn't know we were like best friends, just because I feel like you can't really comprehend the meaning of your friendship that young, or at least I didn't. I wasn't able to reflect as much, but like now, like I value our friendship so, so much. So I'm very grateful to have gone to Pro Kids and to have met her there. Other than that, I never really hung out with my friends from school just because my parents were really, really strict. So, like, I never had a friend group just because I was never allowed to go to birthday parties. I was never allowed to go hang out with friends. I never had like sleepovers and stuff. So, I felt like I was really social and outgoing, and I tried to make a lot of friends, but I never really had my own friend group. And then moving on to high school, I still felt the same way where I lacked a true friend group, and I literally can remember myself like trying to find one so badly. I did a lot of extracurriculars. I joined ASB and I did Key Club, and I also played golf in high school. And it wasn't until my junior year that I became president of a Key Club that I actually met one of my best friends now, and her name is Mai. So Mai was the first person from high school that I was finally able to open up to about my life and my feelings, and I just felt like I found someone who actually cared about me and understood me. And I think it was after meeting her that my dad kind of trusted me a little bit more and trusted my friends a little bit more. So I was able to go out and I felt a sense of freedom that I hadn't felt before. And then senior year, I think that's when I had my license and my dad kind of already had a little bit more trust in me. So me and Mai would go try to find new coffee shops, and we would sit and do work and do homework and our college apps, and we would just talk to each other and play games, and it was a really, really good bonding experience. And we went to the beach like every single day, and we just loved to do spontaneous little trips, just the two of us, and it was really cute. And I think senior year was also when I was finally able to hang out with more of my other friends, so I also made a lot closer relationships with my other friends from school. And so we also did a bunch of stuff at the beach, just because San Diego, how can you not go to the beach? We did beachside yoga. We spontaneously searched for the secret spots in San Diego. We found them, by the way. So if you ever want to come to San Diego, I got you. And this is where I kind of found my love for watching the sunset. So me and my friends would always watch the sunset together. Anytime we just wanted to hang out, like most of the time it's like, yo, you want to go watch the sunset today? And so it's like a cute little drive, and then you just sit and you look out into the ocean, you see the sunset, and you kind of just reflect a little bit with the people around you. And it's a very like loving experience. I don't know. I really love watching sunsets. And senior year is where I probably made some of my best memories, and it's one of my favorite times in my life, and I look back on it and it just makes me so happy. Yeah, just making this right now, I'm very happy just thinking about this. Me and my brother also became really, really close. We went to and he went to college, so he's also one of my best friends now. I think just because we grew kind of older, so we were in more similar parts in our lives. We were able to relate on a lot of things, and I don't know. I think I learned to really appreciate the people around me, and so one of those people was my brother. And then when I got into UCLA, I was really, really happy because it was kind of like my dream school. I really liked the location. And my freshman year, I had the best roommates, so I love my roommates, and we had a little friend group, and I felt like it was a really good start to like my college journey. So I did everything with my roommates, and they made college so special to me. And then I also met my boyfriend Thomas, and he's still a big part of my life today. And then COVID happened, and COVID made the end of my freshman year a very, very unique experience with it being online. But I feel like there's a lot of time to reflect and a lot of time to just figure out new hobbies. Moving on to my second year, so I got an apartment with my friends, and I bonded so well with my roommates. So, okay, they weren't really my friends, they were more like acquaintances, low-key. But we were able to become really, really good friends, and so I love my roommates now, and we became a cute little family, and we made some really, really cute memories. The fall quarter. And right now, I'm back in San Diego, just visiting family, and I'm getting fed yummy food every day, and I get to cuddle with my dog every single night. So honestly, I'm really content with my life right now. I'm experiencing a lot of new things, and I'm meeting a lot of new people, and yeah, I'm just very grateful to be where I am today. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about my life. Yeah, thank you.